Hi everyone, this is a demonstration for the group 55 in cluster and cloud computing subject. Objective of our project to investigate the relationship between the leaker and the crash or cram in Victoria of Australia. Depending on the data source, we divide our website into different sections. The home page and pseudo page based on the pseudo data, and the tweets is based on the big Twitter data, and the Mastodon is from the Mastodon crawler data. So let's look at our homepage. This is a map to investigate the geolocation relationship between the leaker and the crash. Now let's look at the leaker point. When you click the show leaker point, and you can also show the crash heat map, and you can interact with our map when you zoom in and just investigate some interesting place like University of Melbourne. And when you zoom in, the circle will divide to the specific point. And when you move your cursor on any point, the detailed information will present. Okay. And basically we can look at they have this similar trend between the crash density and the leaker license density. Yeah. And you can also to select any other years to investigate more, but based on our observation, they have the similar trend and insights. Okay, this is basically all of things of our map visualization. And now let's move to the tweet page. We have a couple of charts to visualize the tweet information. The first one is a time series to present some tweet counts from the 2022 October to 2022 October. And you can see the three different lines indicate the different type of the Twitter content. The blue is crash, green is cram, and the red is leaker. Interestingly, we found there are kind of the similar trend. Like this day, they have the lowest point of both all of these three types of tweets, and also in around the May or July, there is a high point. We guess this most probably because the university ceremony. So the people are most likely to talk more about the liquor things like alcohol, beer, and some party or something like this during this period. And you can also zoom in to see more details, the more trend of the specific time period. Yeah, and the next chart is a clock like the bar chart, and we divide the topic to the leaker, crash, and cram. And this chart is for the purpose to visualize the percentage of the tweets related to a particular topic, like the leaker, of the across the whole day. So you can see at the 8 o'clock at morning and 5 o'clock at the afternoon, there is probably the people most like to post a tweet related to liquor. So this is just want to show you some the Twitter user behavior for the different topics. And for the crash, you can see the almost the 4 p.m. give the highest the proportion of this topic distribution. We guess most probably because this is during the some peak time, the people just rush to the back to home. So maybe some crash happen during this time. And the last chart is a rainfall-like line chart to get some sentiment statistic about the Twitter data. And you can select liquor and some states like average. Average is just show the average score from the Twitter data based on the sentiment analysis across the whole day. So the exercise is just a different time across one day. And during the most of the time of one day, the sentiment distribution is most like is the same or very similar, like the 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, the positive negative is very similar, have the similar trend. And interestingly, at the 7 p.m., people have the highest positive sentiment on the tweet content. We guess probably because this time the people are likely to go to the party or hold some or go to the club to grab a beer, something like this. So they tend to give the positive content on the tweet. And in terms of the crash, we can see, so the negative, content dominate the almost all time series, all time of the day. This is complete with our common sense because something related to crash is tend towards the negative things. And this also applied to the crime. Okay, this is basically our analysis based on the Twitter data. And lastly, but not least, is our Mastodon data tweet in the Mastodon tools. So we divide the data into the positive and negative based on the sentiment analysis on the Mastodon tools, similar to the Twitter data. And we only focus on the alcohol-related posts in our with respect to our topics. So now you can see for the positive part, we just fetch some words to relate to the alcohol and express the positive sentiment words like the happy and the beautiful and amazing, something like this. And the size of the words just reflect the frequency of the most recent tools. Okay, and when we change to negative, okay, you can see some negative words like sorry, terrible, the murder, badly, something like this. And next, I will demonstration how will our front end to react to reflect the Mastodon crawling functionality. When we just post something about the leaker, let us grab a beer and like bowl in order to give you a big change in our front end. We just copy paste many times of these words. Okay, and then publish. Okay, we just post the tools on the Mastodon AU server, and we change back to our front end because the delay. So we can first see the wall here, but we should be expect to it grow up after some refresh, I think. Okay, let me try again. Because our front end just visualization based on the frequency of the related word of some most recent post, we can just publish another post like this. So you can see the word size change of the wall to reflect the frequency change of our crawling data at the Mastodon server. So basically, this is almost everything of our front end in this project. Thank you for your listening and viewing.